Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NFL game for Week 13, Monday Night Football. We got a game between the Jaguars and the Bengals, and I got two player props, guys, that I want to give you for tonight's NFL slate. As you can tell, I'm struggling right now, man. My voice is completely shot. I've kind of been sick lately. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but my voice is just still it's terrible right now. I'm trying to power through it though. I did want to try and make a video for tonight's Monday Night Football game. I do want to try and make a video for NBA as well. We'll see if my voice can handle it. But we're going to go quickly and talk through two props that I do like for tonight's Monday Night Football game. Again, Jaguars and Bengals. So before we do talk through these two plays, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up for Prizepicks, linked down below in the description. Or just when you sign up, make sure to use promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. But yeah, we got two props I like for Monday Night Football tonight. Let's go ahead and talk through them. Again, guys, because my voice is so bad right now, I'm going to just try and do this video as quickly as I can. So first play we're going to look at is going to be a pass yards prop. We're going to look at a combo prop, though. So we're going to take a look at Jake Browning plus Trevor Lawrence, 460.5 pass yards. And I do like the over here, so more than 460.5 pass yards for Browning plus Lawrence. Now, if you look at their pass yard props individually on Prizepicks right now, Lawrence is set at 243.5. Browning is set at 218.5. You add those two together, and that's 262. So we're getting a little bit of value here, not a ton of value on this prop, but at 460.5, we're pretty much hoping that both these quarterbacks throw for around 230 yards. Maybe Lawrence throws for a little bit more. Maybe Browning throws for a little bit less. Browning did make his first start last game against Pittsburgh. Really tough spot on the road against a good Steelers defense. He did throw for 277 yards. In that game, he did have 26 pass attempts, completed 19 of 26 passes for 227 yards. That was a lower scoring game. The Bengals lost that game 10-16. This is a game that doesn't have like the highest total by any means. It just has a 40 total. So this is expected to be kind of a lower scoring game as well. But this is a game script where the Bengals are likely going to be playing from behind. They are 10-point road underdogs in this matchup. So even though it is a tougher matchup against a good Jaguars defense, we're going to have to see Browning throw a lot here, I think, just because of the game script. And if the Bengals do get down multiple touchdowns, like heading into the fourth quarter, there's going to be a lot of pass plays. I could definitely see Browning, getting over this pass yards prop in garbage time. He might be inefficient in this matchup, but I think the volume's going to be there. His pass attempts line, it is set at 33.5, so he's projected for more pass attempts than Trevor Lawrence is. Again, you might get some inefficiency in this matchup, but I think the volume should be there. The game script's on his side as well. I think we could see both these quarterbacks go over their two props individually, but I like taking the combo prop here. And then Trevor Lawrence, he does get a pretty good matchup here against the Bengals. The Bengals have been pretty vulnerable in terms of pass yards allowed to opposing quarterbacks. They are allowing they are top 10 in terms of pass yards allowed to the quarterback position. We've seen Lawrence, really air it out as of late. He's had some big pass yard games. Had his biggest passing yards game of the season last week against Houston, 364 passing yards. That was kind of a shootout. Like that game did wind up being higher scoring. So Lawrence did throw the ball 38 times in that game. They won 24-21. But even in a game like this where they're favored by 10, we've seen Lawrence still have pretty good passing games, even when the Jaguars win big. Like in the game against Tennessee, they won 34-14. They won that game by 20 points, and Lawrence still threw for 262 yards. In their game, in their game against the Colts, like at the beginning of the season, they won by 10 points. He still threw for 241 yards. So it's not like the Jaguars, even when they get a lead, they're just going to stop throwing the ball. Like I think they'll still keep their foot on the gas pedal. And it is worth noting that Travis Etienne is coming into this game questionable with a rib injury. It looks like he's going to play. Like I don't expect Etienne to be limited or anything, but maybe the Jaguars don't want to give Etienne a ton of carries here. Even if they are playing with the lead, just because he is dealing with a rib injury right now. So Even if the Jaguars get up to a big lead here, like I still think they're going to go out there and air it out, and I think Lawrence should be very efficient in this matchup. The Bengals defense has not been very good. Again, I can see both these quarterbacks going over their pass yards prop. I like the combo prop though quite a bit of 460 passing yards. I think Browning could definitely throw for like 230, 240. Lawrence could do that himself if that happens. Very good chance both these guys go over their original lines, which would put them over their combo prop as well. So that's the first play I like for tonight, guys. And then the next play I like is going to be a reception prop. And we're going to look at Evan Ingram, 4.5 receptions. Also like the over here. So Ingram been a reception king this year. I mean, he's not a guy that's going to get like a ton of yards, but man, he will rack up a lot of receptions. He's one of the lowest ADOT tight ends. I'm pretty sure he actually like has one of the lowest ADOTs of all tight ends this season. And what that means is basically a lot of his routes are very quick, short routes. Like he doesn't run a ton of deep vertical routes down the field. He runs a lot of slants, a lot of out routes, stuff like that. And those are balls, that are easily able to be caught. So Ingram, he's had some games this season where he's only gotten like 5 or 6 targets, but he's still been able to get 5 receptions. He's had at least 5 receptions in all but 3 games this season. In the 3 games where he did not have 5 receptions, he had 4 in all 3 of those games. And those were also tough matchups. The 49ers, the Bills, the Titans, those are not easy matchups for a tight end. Well, this matchup against the Bengals is a very good one for tight ends. The Bengals have allowed they're tied for the 3rd most receptions allowed per game to the tight end position. The Bengals have been one of the worst defenses defending the tight end position this season. And again, Ingram is a guy that typically sees like 7, 8 targets a week. I was looking at his target prop. Prizepicks does have him projected for 7 targets here. I think if we get 7 targets from Ingram, we're very likely to get 5 receptions as well. If you look at this season, in the games where he has had at least 7 targets, he has had 4, 5, 7, in the games where he's had at least 7 targets, he's had 5, 4, 10, 5, 7, 4, 7, 7, 6, and 6 receptions. So almost every game this season where he's had at least 7 targets, he's had 5 receptions. And there's been a couple games, like there was one game this season, first of the year, he only had 5 targets, but he still got 5 receptions. So I think if we get 7, 8 targets from Ingram, which we've consistently been getting on a weekly basis, we got a good chance of getting 5 receptions from him, especially with how he runs his routes, a lot of short, low ADOT routes. He's typically a guy that can rack up easy receptions. So this one, this play does kind of correlate with the combo prop. Obviously, it doesn't really correlate with Browning, but it does kind of correlate with Trevor Lawrence. If Trevor Lawrence is getting a lot of pass yards, hopefully that means a lot of those pass yards are getting thrown, or those passes are getting thrown to Evan Ingram, and he's getting those receptions. So those 2 plays do kind of correlate together. But this was a little bit of a tougher game, guys. There wasn't a ton of props I loved for this one. We'll have to see what the board looks like on Monday. If any more props pop up that I like, I'll share those over on Patreon. But right now, this is what I'm liking for this Monday Night Football game. Jake Browning plus Trevor Lawrence, more than 460.5 passing yards combined. And then Evan Ingram, more than 4.5 receptions. You guys are going to be tailing me on these 2 plays. Hopefully, we can hit both these plays, make some money tonight. Again, guys, man, I'm so sorry for my voice right now. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging with no video for today, so I wanted to try and gut it out and make a video, even though I sound like complete shit right now. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you watching as always. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, sign up for Prizepicks. Use that promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. But that's all that I got for tonight, guys. Good luck on the slate. Appreciate you guys watching as always. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.